What's up, Peep Squad? Peep Squad is in the building, baby. What's going on? Let's get into it. Let's talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta. It is going down. Season 13, episode 6. It's getting a little interesting, baby. What's going on with the situation with Kenya Moore? Like, damn. So Marc Daly done put the pause out there on the situation where Kenya Moore cannot use baby Brooklyn, her picture for her products or advertise Brooklyn on the bottles of her products. Like, what's going on? Like, what is happening with the situation? Like, Lord have mercy. And also, she can't take pictures and clips of baby Brooklyn, and also baby Brooklyn cannot be filmed on Real Housewives of Atlanta. It seems like it is crazy, baby. What is really going on with this situation? It seems like Marc is doing his due diligence to make sure he get under Kenya Moore's skin. But in any event, Kenya Moore says she is going to get custody if she already doesn't have custody of baby Brooklyn, because primarily baby Brooklyn stays with her and she is never spent overnight with Marc Daly. So things wasn't going so good. You know that Kenya Moore was in the media saying that Marc is really trying to work it out. He's trying to do this, he's trying to do that, blase and the third, that he wants to fight for his family. She said that on Watch What Happens Live and also the Wendy Williams show. But it seems like Marc Daly was doing some little underhand and undermining situation. But in any event, Kenya Moore is really upset and she is done when it comes to Marc. But Marc had made the announcement that him and Kenya Moore are getting divorced. So I guess he already seen this episode and shit wasn't going so well at all, so he filed for divorce again. And I can't believe he got all that going on where Kenya Moore cannot use her daughter's imaging on any of her products in any way to make money whatsoever. I was like, damn, Marc Daly ain't playing. He sound like Kanye West, baby. And we get to the situation of Porsha. She's still dipping and dabbing back in with Dennis McKinley. Now she says she's over it. She's done with it to the present time. But she's been dipping and going back and forth. And she's going to go back and forth for a long time. They ain't going to stop until, PJ is at least 10 or 11 years old. By then they'll realize whether they want to get married or no. So it is what it is with that situation. So I was like, what's really going on? How do you guys feel about Drew Sidora out here, telling secrets? She's telling on Kenya Moore, like, Lord have mercy. Kenya Moore told her something and told her not to tell anybody. And Drew Sidora was like, she went and told the ladies. And before she told the ladies, she told the ladies right in front of Kenya Moore, right in front of her face at her house. I was like, damn, Drew Sidora was waiting on that situation. But it seemed like Kenya Moore was giving Drew Sidora a test to see maybe if she's trustworthy, maybe if she cool. But at the same damn time, Kenya Moore, you talked about this woman being a pet, being a stray dog, and you and LaToya talked about her hair like it was nobody's business. And do you guys think that Cynthia Bailey and Kandi Burruss should have told Drew Sidora, or they should have said, hey girl, there's something wrong with your wig? Cynthia Bailey didn't say a word because she said it ain't that serious. Everybody have bad wig days. Drew Sidora ain't the only one. And Kandi doesn't feel like it's that serious. So I was like, Lord have mercy, it is going down. The shit is hitting the fan. What's going on, everybody? I want to be fit. What's going on, Hickerson? What's going on, hey babe? What's going on, Felicia Butler? How you doing? What's going on, Mo? What's going on? So the situation is just crazy. So I was like, Lord have mercy, it's coming down where Marc, he might not got custody right now, but he is not letting Kenya Moore use any imaging of their daughter on any products or any way to make any type of money. I was like, damn, Marc Daly is not playing around. So this is one of the reasons why Kenya Moore is pissed, because she wants to do what she wants to do with her daughter. Put her name on the brand, put her name on the business. I was like, damn, hey Yolanda, hey Grace, what's going on? Hey Major, what's good? It's just like, I'm like, Lord have mercy. And Porsha's still dipping and dabbing. And then we find out that Todd is the one that gave Kandi Burruss the idea to have the strippers come to the house. Todd done told Kandi Burruss, you got strippers, strippers on deck, baby. The dungeon, once you call them up and meet you down there in South Carolina getting it on. So, Todd is like, we're going to be at the strip club. We're going to be tossing it up, tossing it down all over the place. Lord have mercy. It's going down with that situation. We got Miss Cynthia Bailey. Hey, Miss Nina Bug, what's going on? And so we have, Cynthia Bailey. She's calling everybody. Ain't nobody picking up the phone. Everybody's too busy to talk to Cynthia Bailey at this time and point. But there's a whole lot going on with the situation. Marc Daly is not playing around. And it seems like Sidora, she is coming for Kenya Moore because Kenya Moore came for her first. And Porsha is helping the situation with Sidora basically coming at LaToya. So it seems like there's going to be some different things going on. And also it makes sense that Kandi Burruss called out, Kenya Moore on her YouTube channel, basically saying, I'm surprised that people can't give me $5,000 when they can afford a jet. And she's talking about, Kenya Moore. She didn't say the jet part, but basically she was surprised because if Kenya Moore is getting a jet for her daughter, and her nanny, and LaToya, and herself, and she can't give Kandi Burruss $5,000. So, Kandi Burruss had to shade her, and she did. And Kenya Moore really don't care about the situation, point blank, period. She said, I'm doing it for the safety of my daughter. But at any event, do you guys think it's kind of wrong for, Kenya Moore to take her baby with her and not extend the olive branch to the other ladies so they can bring their babies too as well? We've seen the same situation play out on, the Real Housewives of Potomac when it came down to Miss Wendy and also Ashley and, Monique not extending that olive branch. So what do you guys think about that situation? But we also got to think about that Kenya Moore doesn't really have anybody she trusts to watch her daughter, because she said Marc Daly has never spent the overnight with their daughter alone, and she's not close to his family at all. So therefore the grandparents can't take the baby, whereas in Porsha, she has her mother, she has her sister, she has her baby daddy, and she has, the grandmom on the baby daddy side, and Kandi Burruss has Todd, and she has, nannies. And also, Sidora has her mother home and nannies and her husband too. And Cynthia Bailey don't have no kids. And it seems like Shamia, husband, and whoever hired help that they have will help them. What's going on, LSW? What's going on? What's going on, Adams? How you doing? So now you got that situation. So is Kenya Moore wrong for not sending an invite to the ladies and their babies? Because Porsha Williams said she was crying. Kandi Burruss said, that she was sad. And it seems like they're going to be upset about that situation. So you got the jet situation. She didn't even tell them. She could have told them at the table, hey, listen, I'm bringing my daughter. This is why I'm taking a jet, so it could be much more safe. But Kenya Moore made it like she's taking a jet so she can get there early and set up everything. But she didn't say that also because she's bringing her baby Brookly to the situation. So, And it seems like she tried to see if Sidora will be a friend. And now she realized Sidora is not going to be a friend that way. She's not going to keep no secrets. But at the same time, Sidora could have just kept her mouth closed and let the ladies find out anyway, because they're going to find out one way or another. But maybe Sidora is going to get brownie points with the other ladies. And in any event, she could have kept that situation with Kenya, and Kenya thinking that they were cool. They got a good relationship, even though Kenya has been talking about her, calling her a stray dog, a stray animal that Cynthia Bailey picks up. So, we'll see. Cynthia Bailey is looking for a friend to communicate with, and she's not able to communicate with anybody at all. Nobody's around to talk to her. And we got Kandi Burruss. She's talking to Riley, and Riley's already at school and everything else like that. She's handling her business, and she's chilling with some friends. And Kandi Burruss and Todd is like, oh, you made friends already? Riley was like, of course I made friends. I was like, what you trying to say? Riley can't make friends? Like, what's going on with that situation? And then we move on to Porsha Williams. She's doing some healing work. She's doing some, some type of work. I don't know what work she's doing, but she's doing some type of healing energy work. Blase and the third. That's what she's doing out here in these streets. And then we got, Kenya Moore. Basically, she's feeling a certain type of way about her ring. She's not liking her ring. She's not liking the fat around her ring. She wants to cut off her finger. And she said, hopefully, if she cuts off her finger, she cuts off the marriage. She cuts off Marc Daly. She cut him out. She cut him out of her life and that drama with him, and she don't have to be with him no more, because baby, she is done with Marc Daly, because he is controlling every fraction of her life, especially with the business aspect and using her beautiful daughter image to sell her products. And it's crazy, baby. What's going on, April? I wonder if Bravo's going to push Cynthia out. I know, because she was just driving around more with nothing to do. Like, what's going on, Cynthia? She's making phone calls and shit. What's happening? Like, what's going on? And what's going on, LSW? How you doing? Kenya Moore, so fake. She's trying to be like me. April Major. Kandi never went to college, so she don't know how quick you can find friends and hang out with people. Facts. Mo, they should Cynthia is boring. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Adam, Marc is going to exalt himself. Trying to ruin Kenya. He is. He's going to keep going. He is going to exalt. He's going to pass out. He's going to faint. He's going to go to every mile. He's going to be exhausted. He's going to be tired. Yeah, he's going to exhaust himself out. For real, for real. I am looking for E.T. She used Marc and her plans backfired because he didn't fall for it. But at any event, Kenya Moore wants to be done because this ring don't even fit no more because of the fat. And she wants to cut her finger off. That's how much she wants to get away from Marc Daly. At the same time, you already know that Kenya Moore wanted to get custody. And she wanted to make sure that her daughter, Brookly, was taken care of. And, you know, get all the money and have the money moved into a trust. Blase the third. And other than that, you know, Marc can hit the road, Jack. But he came out and said they had, you know, that they getting a divorce and Blase the third. But she didn't say anything about it because she knew this episode was coming up. But when the season started, she was going around telling people that Marc Daly wanted to work it out. How he want to work it out when he got all these, you know, different implements put in place to stop you from doing what you need to do. He ain't never tried to work it out, in my opinion. She was like, he wants to go to counseling. He wants to do that. He's fighting for his family. That's what she told Wendy Williams. I believe that's a lie, especially if he doing all this shit. And so we get to Sidora. You know, her husband got her a scooter so she can go to work with him or go to the jobs with him. She don't need to go to his job or go to work with him. Like, come on. She can walk with him and exercise with him. But why do Drew need to go to his job? And then the first thing he said, oh, be careful. She was coming down. She was like, oh, this hill is kind of steep. And then he goes around and says, let me make sure I got my insurance policy on you. Like, you don't joke like that. He was like, insurance policy? The other husband that joked like that was Marc Daly. He joked about having an insurance policy on, you know, Kenya Moore when they was riding in her brand new car. So, you know, what's going on with this situation? He's joking about insurance or whatever. It's all good. But they're moving. Their relationship seems to be a lot better. He's supporting her. And he's getting ready to have all the ladies invited to his house. And they're working on their relationship. And it seems like, you know, they're getting along a lot better. And Drew is reaching out to the ladies and she's calling the ladies to come to her house and celebrate and have a good time and everything else like that. So it is what it is. And then we got Kenya Moore. She meets up with LaToya and she's giving LaToya bras and underwears. Kenya Moore was like, I used to be a 32D, baby. I used to be small. I don't know if they're used, they're old, or they're brand new. And Kenya Moore never wore the situation. And plus, we don't know if they're brand new, period. But why is she giving her lingerie on TV? You know, it might be all brand new lingerie. It might not even be nothing, you know, old. It might just be LaToya's size. And she's giving her some lingerie, baby, to let her know, girl, you are special. It almost seems like Kenya Moore is treating LaToya like a little sister, giving her hand-me-downs. But other people are saying LaToya and Kenya Moore are getting it in. But one thing is for sure, with Kenya Moore's explosive storyline when it comes to Marc Daly, you know, last season she had, you know, Kandi Burruss and Cynthia Bailey when she was dripping the tea and talking her business, and, you know, which was a shock value because nobody really knew what was going on. But now she's telling LaToya what's going on, and LaToya's having these moments, so they all might feel a certain type of way. Hey Patrice, what's going on? LaToya smelling the panties. I know. She did. Lord have mercy. She did. She put them up. Wait a minute. I'm like, Lord, she done gave her some hand-me-downs or allegedly brand new clothes. But in any event, you know, they're talking about the trip. You know, Kenya Moore saying, you know what, we're going to get a jet. And it's for you, for me, and baby Brooklyn. And the nanny will get there quick. and Brooklyn and everybody would be all in a safe place. They'll be okay. And plus, she doesn't want to travel, with the pandemic going on with her baby. But at the same time, she didn't extend the same type of invitation to the other ladies, because when Porsha Williams said that we can get Fallon's plane or Fallon's jet, she was like, no. So why do Kenya Moore insist that they ride on a Sprinter and she ride on a jet? Why is she trying to stunt on the ladies? We can understand that she doesn't want her daughter to be on the bus at the same time, but she could have extended the olive branch to them. And she said it just doesn't make any sense to get, jets and a plane for all these ladies, because, it costs like $50,000, $100,000. And she said if they want to come, they can find their own way. They got platinum cards. They got, all types of cards that they can use if they want to come. And she was like, and then she turned around and said some of them don't because they don't have good credit. I was like, Lord. So it is what it is. I was like, what is going on with this situation? Like, shit. It is going down. So anyways, I don't know why she didn't extend the olive branch to let the ladies know if they want to take a jet, then they could. But I think she wanted to get there before them. And also she wanted to protect her daughter. And also she wanted to stunt on the ladies. Point blank period. Because she said she got the idea from Porsha Williams. So she didn't want the ladies to stunt with her. She gonna stunt on them. I don't know why they sniffed the panties, baby. I don't know why. I don't know why she sniffed the panties, Lord. And Kenya Moore, basically, she don't feel no type of way about the situation at all. She don't feel bad about it. She don't care. They find out, but she's trying to keep it from them. And she ends up, letting Sidora know, and that was not Sidora. Yeah, she ended up letting Drew know, and that wasn't a good situation, letting Drew know, because Drew called Kenya Moore and invited her. And you also know somebody always got to invite, LaToya, and she's never the person that people call to invite. She invites herself, and Kenya Moore invited, LaToya, but LaToya didn't even show up to Drew's house at all. And then with this situation, Kenya Moore is talking to Drew and basically was like, I'm going to get there before you ladies because, I'm going to jump on the jet, whatever. And then Sidora was like, oh, you're going to you're going to take the jet SC, you're going to take this and that. She was like, oh, I ain't mad at you. And they're like, okay. But then afterwards, we find out through Drew Sidora that Kenya Moore called Drew afterwards to tell Drew not to tell the ladies. Why not tell the ladies? Why does she want to keep it a secret? Why is it a big deal? She can offer them, to come on a jet if they want to or not, but it's like stunting for real. And also she don't want them to know that she's bringing her daughter. So why is she being very sneaky about the situation? Why not be upfront so everybody can just have a good time and have fun? But if they're gonna have a black bachelorette party, then they don't need the kids. And Kenya Moore really doesn't have anybody to watch her kids, but it also seems very shady for real. So she tells Drew Sidora, and I think she was giving Drew Sidora a test to see if Drew Sidora could be on her team. She could take her under her wing like Kenya Moore has took LaToya. But it seems like Drew Sidora failed the test and she doesn't want to be under Kenya Moore's wing or whatever, So you got that situation. And Kenya Moore lets us know it is terrible with Marc. Marc is ridiculous. She's filing for separation, divorce papers and everything because she is tired of Marc, because Marc is telling her what to do, how to do it, when to do it. When it comes to baby Brooklyn, he won't let her advertise with baby Brooklyn or use her imaging on TV, Instagram, or with her products at all. And he is controlling the situation. And now Kenya Moore is just upset about it. She called the attorney. She wants to file the divorce paper. She wanted to be over and done because he ain't gonna tell her what to do, and she takes care of the baby all the time. I was like, Lord, it's going down with that situation. We get to Drew Sidora, which you say starting not to like Drew. I can't see why Kenya is shading her. Lord have mercy. What else? Her put her down years ago. Okay, Major. Felicia Butler writes, what you say? Sherry, LaToya did not show probably because she was shading her wig. Facts. You got a good point right there, Sherry. She didn't come through because she didn't want to feel the wrath. Hey, Charles, what's going on? I'm about somebody. Always have to invite her. I know. I'm telling you, Charles. For real. Yolanda. Kenya just happy she has someone who likes her. Toya strokes her ego and make her feel cute. Toya's gonna turn her out. Lord have mercy. She gonna turn her out. Have a wide open, spread open ego down on the ground. She's gonna be taking LaToya shopping. LaToya's gonna be babysitting. LaToya's gonna be the only one that's gonna be able to have overnights. Lord have mercy. Y'all are too funny, for real. So we get to the situation where, and plus Kenya Moore was like, if y'all don't like my arrangements, then oh well. I was like, shit. And then we have, when it comes to Sidora, she's getting ready for her dinner party. Her husband, Ralph, he's all involved. He's helpful. He's being nice. He's being down to earth. He's actually decorating the house for the ladies. I mean, he is so helpful. He seemed like a good man. A good man. And also Porsha Williams and Porsha Williams flirts the most, but not exactly at him. And Kenya Moore, she giggles, She flirts with the smile. She flirts with the laugh because Ralph got it going on, I guess, baby. So they get to the house. He's helping them, naming her wigs or whatever the case may be. You see, he done decorated the tables, the plates. They even got their own names on the plates and everything. I was like, he did a good job. I ain't gonna even lie, he did a good job and everything. Like, he handled the business. I was like, come on, baby. Do what you do. I mean, like, damn. Go ahead, Toya. I know he be going away for 3 days, but it seems like her husband, Ralph, is trying to make up for all the things that he has done, like going away and being away. For 3 days at the beach doing what with who. I was like, Lord have mercy. So I was like, he did a good job. He did a good job decorating. Drew had fish in her teeth. He had to help her get the fish out her teeth, baby. She did look nice too as well. I liked her pants. I like her top, her bra top. And I think the eyeshadow was a little bit too much, but it was okay. Candy's looking at Drew like, oh shit, ain't nothing wrong with Drew. Drew looks okay because Drew heard, from LaToya that Drew's wig was tore up from the floor up. It was glued up. It looked bad. It was bad. I was like, Lord have mercy. It is going down with that situation. And Kandi Burruss is basically saying everything looks okay, with her hair. So I don't know what LaToya was talking about when she's saying that in her head. So Kandi Burruss basically saying her hair looks okay. Her hair looks fine. It don't look that bad to me. Everybody does have a bad wig day or whatever. Maybe she just had a bad day. But Candy's keeping her mouth closed. She ain't saying nothing about, what, LaToya said. It is what it is. And we cut to a scene where LaToya is talking about, Sidora talking about how bad her wig was lifting up, how you can see the glue, how bad it was. Porsha was like, damn, when I saw, when I saw, Drew, I wanted to see if she had, glue on her eyelashes or whatever. So, LaToya's in there telling the ladies how bad, Drew Sidora wig looked. She called it a pet, everything. She just talking about the ladies. And you're not supposed to do that. That's not how you get down. You're supposed to keep the shit to yourself because the ladies are going to go back to tell the other ladies unless you want drama to be started. But it seems like Drew Sidora has a partner. And her partner is going to be Porsha. Porsha going to team up with her a little bit. And Candy's feeling a certain type of way. Doesn't seem like Candy's all Team Kenya right now. But we know Kandi would jump back to Team Kenya. She just basically weighing out the situation, see where all the powers that be lies. And Cynthia was there sitting there too. Cynthia was there. Kandi was sitting there. They was listening and hearing. And if they are Drew's friends, should they tell Drew or should keep it like a quiet because it's just a wig looking bad? Who doesn't have a bad wig day, So it is what it is. Kenya Moore come through. She is giggling and laughing, with Ralph. Ralph is like, can I help you? He's smiling at her. She's looking kind of nervous, kind of innocent. She's blushing and smiling at the same time, acting all nerdy. Because she already said that Ralph is cute, baby. She already said Ralph is cute. So I was like, and he's been a house guest. And, you know, Kenya Moore is out here shading his wife and shit like that. But shit, she gonna take a moment to flirt with him and smile up in his face. And he gonna smile back. Lord have mercy. And so the producers asked, you know, both ladies, Porsha and, you know, Kenya, what do they think about, you know, Ralph? Is he attractive? He look good? And Porsha was like, oh, nah, that ain't me. I ain't gonna talk about her man, how he looked. You better ask her over there. And then Kenya was like, yes, he is quite cute. I was like, Lord, have mercy. They're doing too much. You know, Kenya Moore would not appreciate that. And then Porsha, she gives Ralph a hug. Then she says, she was like, oh, did you just finish working out? Oh my God, the way his body is standing up straight and tall. He feels strong. Did you just leave the gym? She was like, Lord have mercy. I wanted to ask him if he can bend over and pick up something. And she dabbed up Kandi. Kandi dabbed too. You know, when it comes to Sidora, her husband's the only sexy one because Todd is not sexy like that. And Dennis is not sexy like that. And who else? And Mike Hill's not sexy like that at all. So, and, you know, it is what it is. They got a sexy husband in the house back like when they had, you know, the other dude. When they had the other dude. I can't even think of his name. Phaedra's husband. It's been so long. Apollo. Like when they had Apollo. Hey, Ruff, what's going on? What's going on, baby? So we got that situation. So I was like, okay. And then we're going to get down to the nitty gritty. Porsha going to start spilling the beans and spill the tea. And she is going to be talking about LaToya Forever. And basically calling her out, calling out Cynthia Bailey and calling out Kandi Burruss too as well. To let them know that they are shady. And then you have we have Miss Kenya Moore. She got her Adidas dress on, her Adidas sneakers. Kandi was like, I got the same dress. So no, you have that situation going down. So I was like, it is happening, baby. And so then Porsha, basically, they was having a conversation about drinks and everything and who knows the flavors. And Porsha was like, oh, LaToya, you know, she knows candy flavors and Blase in the third. So I guess LaToya, she going to be passed around. Like, what's happening? Toya's the new young me and Sidora ain't trying to give none out. What's going on? And so we have that situation. So then Drew was like, oh, I invited LaToya to come. I don't know why she didn't come. And she asked, you know, Kenya. Kenya was like, I don't know. And then so Porsha was like, you better be glad that she didn't come because she was out here shading you. She was talking about your wig. She was talking about your wig looked bad. Porsha was like, when I was going to see you, I thought you was going to have, you know, glue on your eyelashes and everything. And she said it was coming up. And it was coming up off her head. It was slipped back and everything else like that. And she was like, you know, basically, I would want somebody to tell me if my wig looked bad. And she was like, Drew, don't think I'm the only one that's privy to this information. I'm not the only one privy to it. Kandi knew, and also Cynthia Bailey. Kenya, she already knew that LaToya's been talking about, you know, Drew, because they both had a scene laughing and gagging on, you know, Drew. Hey, Sky Nunu, what's going on? And so, you know, you got a whole lot of shit going on this episode. Like, they got down to the nitty gritty. And Kenya was sitting there and looking at Porsha like, ooh. And Porsha ain't worrying about diming out LaToya in front of, you know, Kenya Moore. And also putting Kandi and Cynthia on Front Street. And that's when LaToya was like, that's when Drew was like, you know what, I want the kind of friends that tell me if I look bad. They tell me if my face is messed up, if my hair's messed up. Tell me what's going on. I was like, oh shit. And Kandi and Cynthia agreed because, you know, Porsha was like, if you look bad, you would want somebody to tell you if something was wrong. Hell yeah, I want somebody to tell me, you know. But it is what it is. And Kandi Burruss was like, yo, we don't really know Drew like that, so that's why we didn't say nothing. And then Drew jumped up and she was like, oh, it was quarantine time. You know, I was going through quarantine, my quarantine wig and all this other stuff. And basically Drew was like, you know, sometimes we got to make do with what we got to make do. Like, look over here. Look at Kenya Moore. Look what she got on. She had to make do with what she need to make do. Sometimes we got to do what we need to do. I was like, damn. So basically, Sidora is calling out Kenya Moore saying, girl, you came over here looking raggedy with these sneakers on, this Adidas dress, your hair not done, your hair not slicked back correctly, your hair looking wild, and you done came here to my house. You got a nerve to, basically shade. She knew that she was being shaded. So, but Porsha Williams was like, listen, she got to shade somebody since, LaToya's not here. I was like, damn. And Cynthia Bailey and Kandi's just looking because they're feeling a certain type of way because Porsha put them out on Front Street, but it's not really that big of a deal. And then Sidora's feeling a certain type of way too. She was like, who is this girl running around town talking about me? Who she thinks she is talking about me? What does she do? What does it matter what she do? She's talking about your hair looking bad, your hair looking terrible, your hair looking off the chain. You know what I mean? And then she goes, what does LaToya do? And the producer says she has a YouTube channel. What is that, a real job? Yes, it's a real job. She's probably making more money than you and your husband put together, because we haven't seen you in no films. We haven't seen you do nothing lately, baby. It's been a long time. You might be getting the residuals, but they might not be that big. But at least we know she's the one with the good credit, because Kenya Moore says some of the ladies don't have good credit on the cast. Well, she's buying a new house right around the corner from her, so we know she got the good credit. So we're going to see. So LaToya is being shaded by Drew, and Drew's calling her out for being a YouTuber. I was like, damn, that's low, because not only you dissing her, you dissing other people too as well. But if you want to take the bullet and say that she's talking about you, then you get at, Drew Sidora, and she's easy to get on. Her marriage is just terrible. She's looking good now. She done upgraded. She done stepped up and everything else like that. But at the same time, LaToya has been coming for her. And so she can't really come for LaToya's look. She can't come for, her body. She can't come for that. So, she got to come for her career. Basically say, bitch, I got more money than you. So that's what Drew is doing. Basically, that's what Drew's saying. Bitch, I got more money than you. I get more money than you. I got a career. So that's what she's saying. And I got a peach at the same damn time. And what do you do? So that's how LaToya. That's how Drew is feeling about LaToya at this time and point. And so Kenya couldn't believe that that Drew Sidora done shaded her. She was like, girl, are you reading me? I was like, oh shit. When Drew was like, yo, look how Kenya Moore came over here. Look how she look. Looking like she about to go to the swap meet and shit. She's basically saying, look how, sometimes it's a struggle. Look what she got on. Look what she... I was not expecting Drew to come through and say that. I was not expecting that at all. I was like, Lord have mercy. What is going on? What's going on, Sugar Hill 1913? What's good with you? So it is what it is. I was like, She shaded that dress. Lord. And them sneakers. And then Kenya Moore saying, girl, I can wear a brown paper bag and my fashion will be better than yours. I was like, but tonight is not. Tonight is not. Your fashion is not better than hers tonight. That is for facts, Kenya Moore. Tonight is not the night. But Kenya Moore said, I don't even want to shade her in the beauty department. Let's not talk about beauty. So you guys already know what's going on with that situation. Kenya Moore said, I'm a beauty baby, and you ain't. So that's the situation. Kenya Moore saying, girl, let's not even talk about the face department. We get in the face department. It ain't no competition. We're not even going to go there. But right now, Kenya Moore is like, okay. Like, Lord. Like, what's really going on? I was like, shit. Porsha came through and Porsha, slayed her little situation. She made Drew. She didn't really make Drew, but Drew was able to stand up on her 2 feet, and Drew was able to defend herself, and she ain't shy and she ain't scared. So she gonna speak her mind, but Drew is not gonna go after anybody to attack them. If you come for her, she's gonna come for you, because she has not been doing anything out of pocket for like a newbie on the show. Drew has not did anything out of pocket. She hasn't been disrespectful. She hasn't been talking about the girls, so far from the episodes that we've seen and what they show us. Outside of that, we don't know. But in any event, now they're getting ready to get at the table, and you see her husband, Sidora husband, he put the situation together very nice. I mean, our table looked nice, baby. He was doing the right thing. I was like, go ahead, boy, do your thing. So now they're sitting down, they're having, lunch and everything. Everything's all good, blase and the third. But, Sidora ends up letting the ladies know that, she has like church at home. It's like a little business. The mother's the pastor and her husband's in charge of something. And Sidora's in charge of the choir committee. I don't know what the hell these people are doing at home. They're doing a whole lot. Mama needs to go home and let these two, be wed. But it is what it is. So Kenya Moore is looking at Drew like she's praising Drew like, oh my God, that's so good. So you sing and everything else. Even though Kenya Moore shaded Drew, it was light shade. It wasn't dirty shade. But in any event, Sidora took it the way like, oh, you coming for me. So for no reason at all. So therefore, I'ma come for you. And Sidora knows that LaToya and Kenya Moore are talking about her, making fun of her. She probably knows. And she does know now. And who is LaToya closest to? Kenya Moore. So yes, that is the situation. And so then Miss Drew, she started to sing Amazing Grace. And it was all good and everything. And she can sing. It sound good, baby. But Porsha said, don't forget I was the first one to do it. So who sung Amazing Grace better? Was it Porsha Williams? Or was it Sidora? You guys tell me who sung it better. Porsha is feeling a certain type of way. Portia's feeling like she could have sung another song. She didn't have to, sing the same song. But I just can't get over Drew saying, look what you look like and look how you came out looking. I was like, damn, what's going on when it comes to Drew? It was ready. Drew was at home turf. And she came for Kenya Moore at her house. But so then Drew is trying to ask the question, oh, so we're all going to go into a Sprinter. Where we're going to meet at? And so Kenya Moore's like, yeah, you guys are going to take this Sprinter. I'm going to arrive there earlier so I can get everything situated. Make sure everything is all set, blah, and the third. And so Miss Drew was like, oh, baby, so are you taking a Sprinter there? What's going on? And then Kenya Moore had to say, oh, I'm taking a jet. And everybody's like, what? This is when Candy's like, so you rich? So Candy's like, so you rich? You can't give me $5,000, but you can get a jet? You got money like that you can just get in a jet? So Candy only questioned people when they do things when she believes that they are not sufficiently with a whole lot of money. Or maybe she doesn't know, the whole situation. So, I was like, Lord. Candy was like, so you rich? I was like, Candy. So basically, when it comes to Kenya Moore, she's basically saying like, I got to keep my eye on Drew. And I think she was giving it an opening to Drew, even though she teased her just a little bit of hazing, because you can't make it easy for the new peach comers. This season is different. I don't know. And even on Potomac, it was different. But before, when you are a new housewife and you got a peach, they don't make it easy for you. They give you a little haze, a little here to see if you can handle it, to see if you can stand strong, to see if you don't fold, to see if you can come back, to see if you can be entertainment, to see if you got what it takes to help the ratings increase. But Kenya Shea wasn't that bad about her hair, but calling her a stray dog, she called her thirsty, and it wasn't that bad where it's something that they can't, like, it's nothing huge like, Kenya and, Miss Nene Leakes. And so it seems like Drew had made Kenya tell the truth about, taking a jet. But also, Kenya didn't open up to say the reason why she was taking a jet really was so her daughter, baby Brookly, can be protected and ride quick and fast and don't be in a Sprinter with them. And she's not telling the ladies that she's bringing her daughter. Why keep it a secret? They're going to find out anyway. They're going to feel a certain type of way. But, Kenya Moore don't give a damn. She don't care. I think Kenya feels like they have family, they have husbands, and some of them have, people that's going to take care that they trust with their daughter. And she doesn't trust nobody. nobody. And so Drew is pushing the gas. She was like, oh, okay, so that's how you get in there. And Kandi's like, so you rich. Kandi's looking like, Lord, for real, she's taking a jet, like stunting. I mean, stunting, baby. Stunting on the situation. Kandi's just looking like, I can't believe this. A jet? She's taking a jet like... She can't believe it. Cynthia Bailey is just like, I want to take a jet. Porsha wants to take a jet too. Lord have mercy. And so Kenya Moore basically says she got the idea, from, Porsha and everything else like that. So it's not something necessary. It's not something that she thought of in the first place. But Porsha gave her a good idea. She said Porsha don't have good ideas. She's stunting on them, baby. Stunting on them. I was just like, Lord have mercy, what's going on? I mean, the stunting is crazy. And so, and we find out that Cynthia Bailey, she's not able to ride with the ladies at all because she has to be behind it. And Porsha Williams turned around and say, to Kenya, listen, can the jet double back and come and pick up Cynthia Bailey? And the answer is no. But Porsha, Porsha was being shady. Porsha was like, so can that jet come back and pick up Cynthia Bailey? I was like, Lord have mercy. Porsha ain't playing tonight. So, and also, when it comes to Drew, she ain't playing tonight either. So it is what it is. And, Cynthia's going to be late because she got to take care of some business. And the business that Cynthia might be taking care of might be the lawsuit that she's going to be suing Peter. That might be the situation, or it might be another story. Or it could be something with the wedding, but it might be about Peter Thomas, because I know that got to be a part of her storyline because ain't nothing going on with that situation. And so the ladies are leaving. They're saying goodbye and everything. The ladies did look nice, not really that or that, you know what I mean, dressed all like, they wasn't dressing like a fashion show or anything like that. And so as Kenya Moore's leaving, she's being asked by Cynthia Bailey and Kandi, so you really taking a jet? And she was like, yes, I'm taking a jet. So now the ladies are feeling a certain Porsha. Porsha's like, damn, we ain't friends, but shit, she's bringing LaToya on the jet. She ain't bringing, Cynthia Bailey, her home dog, her road dog, her home girl, her good girlfriend, Kandi Burruss, the mayor of Atlanta. She ain't bringing Kandi, but she's bringing LaToya. So they gotta feel a certain type of way, but they ain't gonna say nothing, but they gonna act it out later on and be shady towards Kenya. So that's why it's been exposed that Kenya was one of the housewives that did not pay Kandi Burruss for, $5,000 to donate, but yet she can get a Jeep. And we do know Kenya Moore has, charities too as well. And she helped Marc Daly with his charity for the young boys. And she had a charity for the young girls too as well. That started long time ago. So, Porsha is being so shady. I couldn't believe Porsha said so. They ain't gonna double back and pick you up. Kenya Moore, you gonna double back and pick up Cynthia? That's supposed to be your girl. Why ain't you taking a girl that's getting married? Why ain't you taking your girl on a jet? Why you taking LaToya? Like, damn. Porsha said that she was crying, baby. She said she was crying. She don't want to leave her daughter. But one thing she does have Dennis McKinley and his mother that are willing to take, their granddaughter and, Dennis to take his daughter and basically, for a week and pick her up from school. Like, they have a relationship, and this is what we don't see with Kenya Moore and Marc Daly at all. So, Porsha is more closer to Dennis McKinley, and she ain't even married to him. And Kenya Moore is so far removed from Marc Daly and his parents, So that's... So that's a crazy situation. Because Kenya Moore can't call anybody to really watch her daughter, or Marc Daly's grandparents when Porsha, she can call the baby father, her sister, her mother. Kenya Moore doesn't have that option, or she doesn't want to choose that option to use her family. Then we get to the Todd situation. Todd is saying that Kandi Burruss is thick like Megan Thee Stallion, so we know Kandi's his type. And we also know Megan Thee Stallion is also Todd Tucker's type too as well. Because he is saying that Kandi is thick like Meg Thee Stallion. And he like it. I was like, damn. And then we have, what's her name? Kandi basically talking about the situation. What is she going to do, for the bachelorette party? And Todd is giving her the ideas of what exactly to do, for the baby shower. I mean, for not the baby shower, but for the hold on, let me see if I can find it. Exactly what to do, for the bachelorette party. He's telling, Kandi Burruss that he is going to be chilling, baby. He is going from strip club to strip club to strip club. He is going to be having a great old time, baby. And he also tells Kandi Burruss what you should do is hook up with them strippers from the dungeon. I guarantee you they'll meet you down there, and South Carolina, baby. She was like, oh, I'm thinking about it. He was like, yeah, I'm going to the strip club. We're going to see strippers here. We're going to be stripping out. We are going to just, go from one strip club to the next. I was like, He can't wait to get to a strip club and have fun. You already know how he get down with the situation. And so Kandi is, she's basically thinking about the situation of what she should plan. So, Todd then gave her a good idea. And she might have to, come through for the ladies. And then also Kandi Burruss is on the phone, with Porsha. Porsha's been crying because she doesn't want to leave PJ, and she's having an emotional time. And also Kandi Burruss has been having an emotional time with leaving her baby. But one thing is for sure, Kandi Burruss is leaving Todd Tucker again. Every time you turn around, Kandi Burruss got somewhere to go. I know Todd Tucker is tired of babysitting, tired of being home, but he get them threesomes, so I'm pretty sure he's happy with the situation. And Kandi Burruss makes sure that they sign a NDA, fact, point blank, period. But at any event, Kandi's always leaving Todd with the kids. And he's always being left with the kids. In any event, he's always stuck with the kids, baby. And so they have an emotional time. And so the Marlo, she comes through with her whole outfit on, basically for the pandemic at the same time. But that sprinter's going to be too damn hot. So she's going to have to strip up out of that situation. And where's the other situation? And so, with this situation, Porsha was saying to everybody, she was saying, let's hug everybody. Let's hug and everything. And so they all hugged, and she said, let's kiss. And Kandi Burruss was like, I'm not kissing. What does she mean kissing? And then they brought up the situation. They brought the dungeon situation. And, when Porsha said that she wanted to kiss Kandi, last time she kissed Kandi, she told Kandi that she wanted to make the Tootsie Roll pop. I was like, how many licks does it take to get to the center of the that she was thinking about some Lil' Kim shit. That's what Porsha was thinking about. And Kandi was like, but Kandi looked like she was like, what? Like, you want to go back there? You want to get back to that situation? I was like, shit, Porsha said, let's kiss. And she got her lips out to kiss. I guess Porsha wants some of that Kandi. Huh? What's going on? It's like they are jumping beds, baby. They are jumping at attraction. Maybe Porsha's feeling a certain type of way because Kenya Moore said that she wasn't attracted to Porsha. Kandi is the be all to the be all. And, Cynthia Bailey make her go, huh? So I don't know. But Kandi Burruss like a kiss. You ain't getting no kiss from me. You ain't getting no kiss from me. I know, Mo. Kandi is a career woman and everything else takes a backseat. Facts all day. Kandi is always eating. I want her to watch her weight. I feel you. So, you have this situation. I am sick. I don't know. So anyway, so you have this situation where, Kandi's like, I don't know why you even talking about kissing. And I guess, Porsha is on a different level. She's in a different place where, she feels comfortable in saying to Kandi, she feels like everything is better between her and Kandi. Like they have to build something together and she's going to make it. She's talking about a kiss. She wants to get back good in with that Kandi girl, baby. And Kandi was like, hold up, wait a minute. You ain't kissing me. You kissing town. You tell lies, Allegedly. And so Porsha gets dropped off at Kandi's house because the meat spot is at Kandi's house to get up in the Sprinter. And guess who's there? None other than Dennis McKinley. He done dropped Porsha off because they got it on all night. Porsha's trying to lie and tell us that she didn't have no good with her husband. I mean, with her baby daddy. That she wasn't, she went out to drinking with him. They went out to eat. And he came home to her house. He went to sleep. He slept in that bed. Like, she be playing these games. But stop playing these games, girl. Just tell the truth. The truth will set you free. And also you have, Sidora's husband. He was there helping her bring her stuff in. Cynthia Bailey's late, so she don't have the help. And, Kandi has plenty of helpers. Now they're getting on the Sprinter. The Sprinter's hot. The AC ain't working. Like, damn, how do somebody driving, the chauffeur, how he not test the AC before he drives off? He don't give a damn. He want to drive in the heat. Like, you got all these people, all these bodies. But, the heat allegedly kind of deteriorates or fights off the COVID situation, fights off the corona. Allegedly, the heat, don't stay in the air so long, allegedly. So I don't know why they ain't got no air in the situation. And so Sidora, she dropped the dime and she was like, yo, let me tell you guys something. That Kenya Moore is the one that told me not to tell you ladies that, that she was taking a jet. And she texted me and told me not to tell you guys after she told me. And basically, Sidora is feeling that Kenya Moore, something weird about Kenya Moore, something is erratic about Kenya Moore, because one thing she tells me something about she's taking a jet and how cool it is. We have a conversation. Then the next minute she gonna tell me, oh, don't say that to nobody, keep it private, and all this other stuff. And so Sidora is feeling like something is wrong with Kenya Moore. Something ain't all the way right. And Choke No Joke said something about Kenya Moore not being mentally, stable when he used to work on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and he was a part of the production, the producer team, or whatever the case may be. So, And so, so Drew got her little text messages, and basically you got Kenya Moore basically telling, Drew Sidora not to say anything, blase the third. So it's just like, damn, why does she want to keep it a secret? Why does she want to keep it from the ladies? If it's not a big deal, if you're not throwing no shade, it's just for safety reasons for yourself and your daughter, then tell the ladies. But she wants to keep it private. She wants to keep it a secret. She's starting on them, and then she don't want the ladies to want to bring their children. Because if she did want the ladies to bring their children, she would have probably said, hey guys, if you want to bring your children, bring your children, because I'm bringing mine. But she didn't say that because obviously she doesn't want the ladies to bring their children, because it's going to get in the way of the trip, and they're not going to have all the amenities that Kenya Moore has, because she has a separate villa for her daughter and her nanny. So therefore she's already set up and already all set, and then you have to think about bringing the nannies. So, and I think they're gonna have a party too, but I think it's kind of shady. It's shady as hell, and it just shows you a characteristic of Kenya Moore that is not likable. So it just makes just the same way when it came to the same thing that happened to the other ladies on the other show. It's just like, why just be upfront, just be honest. What's wrong with just being upfront and honest over bringing your baby and taking a jet? It's not like it's something like so deep and so cherished and you don't want the world to know. They're gonna find out anyway, and it's just like, yeah, what's up with the shade, baby? But in any event, she's planning the event, and she can choose whether she wants the ladies to bring their kids. And obviously she don't, because she got some other things planned for the ladies, and they will be occupied with their children. She didn't plan a trip for children and her girlfriends or her castmates. So that's the situation. And, they talked to, Porsha, Kandi's talking to Porsha about her situation with Dennis McKinley. You said you was going to go out to lunch with him, and then now he's dropping you off. And Porsha said, we didn't do anything, but Dennis said the most wonderful thing to me. Dennis said to me that, his heart was broken. He missed me, and he's just still really upset that I kicked him out. And I knew Dennis was still upset, because Dennis is like, yo, you just threw me out on the street. What if I had nowhere to go? What if I didn't have anybody? Then I'll be on the street homeless and nowhere to go, and you just wouldn't care. And he's probably thinking about a lot of other males that have been in that predicament that didn't have anywhere to go. But unfortunately for Dennis, he has his bachelor pad that he never put on the market at all. So, so Kandi's like, okay. And then they talk about threesomes. Kandi said she had a threesome. And, Marlo kind of denied having a threesome, but we know she did. And Tanya tried to deny that she had a threesome, but they all said that she did. Porsha said she had a threesome, and Kandi Burruss said she had a threesome. Shamia didn't answer the question, and Sidora said that she did not have no threesome. And then Tanya was like, "Do you get these people to sign NDAs?" And Kandi Burruss said yes, she gets the people to sign NDAs. You cannot have sex with Kandi without signing an NDA. And that's when Marlo Hampton was like, "Lord, I ain't gonna be having no sex with nobody for free. No rich man husband or somebody not having no money." So Marlo was basically saying, what's going on? And then Marlo, she jumped on the situation. She goes, "Oh, baby Brooklyn is writing better than us," because I guess Kenya posted to her Instagram, or baby Brooklyn's Instagram, and Brooklyn is on a jet, and Brooklyn is on a jet, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, she's bringing her daughter." Portia's getting emotional. Portia's upset. Porsha is mad, and she was like, all the other ladies could have brought their daughter, and Kandi Burruss, she's playing the face. She don't want to say nothing bad about Kenya Moore in front of the ladies. That's not what she's going to do. She's not gonna do that. Not right now, because she don't know all the ladies like that, and is gonna get back, and it might be get back wrong. She know Drew is not already getting along with Kenya. And, Shamia is kind of far from Kenya. Porsha's kind of far from Kenya. And Cynthia Bailey's not on the bus. So she's trying to keep her composure and not say anything, because Marlo and Kenya are not cool right now, but they are later on. So with this situation, they're kind of shocked. And so Kandi was like, "Let me see that picture." So it bothered Kandi. Kandi wanted to see the picture to make sure it was factual, to make sure that it was true, to make sure that, she's not being told a lie, point blank, period. Kandi wanted to make sure she was getting the honest truth. And, now she's seen the picture, and, Kandi feel a certain type of way about that situation, because she said, "Hand me that phone. Hand me that phone." I was like, Lord, she said, "Hand me that phone, baby. I want to see this with my own eyes so I can make my own judgment. I ain't going to go by no he said, she said, and nothing." And in the meantime, in between time, you got, Miss Kenya Moore and LaToya Forever. They on the jet. They arriving fast, quick, in a hurry, comfortable, drinking their champagne, while the other ladies on that hot ass Sprinter talking ish about talking about Kenya Moore with the situation. So Kenya Moore, she don't give a damn. LaToya is like, "Oh my God, you have made my dreams come true." Kenya was like, "Yo, Kenya want a ball. Kenya's balling right now. She don't want to give $5,000 to no charity. She wants to ball with LaToya, show LaToya the good life. When you work hard, you play hard, you can get in a jet." Even though Kenya's being shady with the situation, but it is what it is. I was like, go ahead. Kenya Moore's doing the damn thing, and she's stunting, and she want to show LaToya how to stunt too, and she's bringing LaToya under her wing. So guarantee, Kenya Moore is going to be fighting for LaToya to be on next season, and schooling her at the same time what to do and what not to do. But they're having a good time, even though when it comes to them two ladies, they end up having a conversation, and they have the conversation about Marlo Hampton too as well. So that shit hits the fan too, because LaToya ends up telling Kenya Moore that Marlo was talking shit about you. That's when Marlo said, if Jesus came down and gave her a man, she couldn't keep him, and all this other stuff. Don't tell, Kenya Moore your business, and all that other good stuff. So, you have that situation. So it is what it is. And so, Kenya Moore is feeling a certain type of way about that situation, about Marlo talking shit about her, and she don't like that. And also, Kenya Moore is letting LaToya know, oh yes, Porsha went back and told everything that you said to the ladies. And so basically she was giving LaToya the head up of not having a conversation with Porsha, because Portia's gonna go back and tell everything that you said. So, you have that situation. I was like, She is telling her what to do, how to do it. And she's schooling LaToya. LaToya's gonna be all right. LaToya's getting in enough amount of issues where she can possibly, be on next season, or possibly, get a peach. But Kenya Moore said something very important too, that, she don't have nobody to go to. She don't have nobody to watch her daughter. She can't call, Marc Daly's grandparents, because she don't even have a relationship with them, and she only seen them twice or maybe once, and she doesn't have anybody. And Marc Daly ain't never spent overnight with her, and she's not going to leave her daughter for a week. This is her miracle baby. So therefore, you already know Kenya don't give a damn what anybody's saying, whether she's right or wrong. She don't give a shit. She don't care. She's starting with LaToya, and that's gonna be the situation. So I was like, Lord have mercy. Yes, sir, it is going down. And then Kenya Moore and LaToya, they get to the beautiful house. The house is beautiful that they're living in, that they're going to be, staying. It's a beautiful house. Straight up and down. It's big enough. It's the house in the middle. It looks like it has a lot of space, but it could be bigger. It could be bigger for these ladies. But I think they're all going to have their own bedroom. And she's making, and Miss Kenya Moore is making sure that Marlo Hampton get a shitty room. She's making sure that Marlo Hampton get a shitty room, point blank and period. Her daughter will be there, and she got the ladies far apart from her, because her daughter has her own villa, but at the same time, her daughter might have sleepovers with her. So she's making sure she put all the ladies, to the side, away from her, around, so they won't be bothered with the situation. The house is not really big enough for everybody to bring their baby. It is, because people, 6-member household, they can stay in a 3-bedroom or 4-bedroom. So we know they got a little bit of money, but I think that they would prefer to have their kids there. But we'll see if they make a big deal out of the situation. A Real Housewives of Potomac, it was a big deal. So Kenya Moore got her own little room. LaToya is right next to her. You can go from Kenya's room to LaToya's room, just like that. Then if you go all the way around, you can get to Cynthia Bailey's room. So basically, Kenya's letting you know who she's cool with the most. Kenya Moore is cool with LaToya the most, and she's cool with Cynthia Bailey the most, even though Cynthia Bailey couldn't ride in the jet, but Cynthia Bailey has some other issues to do. Well, Kenya Moore is letting it be known who she rocks with, who's on her team. She might be cool with y'all, she high this shit, but she got her team on the floor that she's sleeping on, where she feel comfortable, the most safest, and when her daughter comes through. So it is what it is, baby. So that's basically the situation. It's gonna get off the chain next episode. Sidora's gonna be ready to go ham. She gonna be ready to get in, and she is from Chicago, and she ain't running from nobody. So you guys let me know what you think about the situation. The situation was off. I like this episode. This was a really good episode. On a scale from 1 to 10, I would say the episode was a 7. The episode was a 7. It was a lot of information, a lot of more update with, Kenya Moore and Marc Daly, because as we know now, Marc Daly has filed for a divorce again, and he made a public announcement and a statement, and at the same damn time, he promoted his restaurant too as well. So it is what it is, and we been knew that Porsha was going back and forth when it comes to Dennis McKinley, and Todd Tucker is always at home taking care of the babies. And, Kandi Burruss makes sure that anybody that she has a threesome with, they sign NDAs. I'm surprised, I don't know if Porsha's still having, threesomes. Is she making them sign NDAs? What's going on? So, you guys let me know what you think. If you guys want to call in and tell me what's on your mind, we'll have some quick phone calls, and then we'll call it a night, baby. Hey, Miss Woodson, 1026, what's going on? How you doing? Bethany, what's good with you? Grayson, what's going on? Dr. Grayson, how you doing? Kimmy Love, what's going on? Charles, best episode so far. You're right, Charles. The best part of the episode was the preview for episode 8. Lord have mercy. Ralph, say what you want about Kenya, but she's good for the show. Facts. She's good for the show, because if she wasn't in the mix, it would be crazy. Porsha stepped up. Cynthia didn't step up. Kandi didn't step up, but Porsha stepped up, and Drew stepped up, and also Kenya Moore stepped up this episode to make it even more interesting. You know? Mud ring. Who said mud ring? I like Shamia. I like Shamia too, Yolanda. There's something I like about Shamia. At first, I used to be like, oh, I don't know. What's up, Pamela? What's going on? Yolanda, you're right. Kenya stays doing and saying some bull. Lord have mercy. Kenya thinks about her baby. That's Ralph. Kimmy Love. Kenya is in love with that girl on the plane. Lord have mercy. We'll see. You gotta get sometimes you gotta get the loving somewhere. And someone said in the comments that I read that LaToya is building up her ego. She's gonna have her wide open, making her feel good about herself. And, you know, she hasn't felt good about herself in a while. That's why she gained all the weight. So that's an issue too. And then having a treacherous marriage where whoever fought it is, they're not getting along. It's not working out, and she needs to move forward as a part of her job, as a part of her storyline. You know, he won't do what he needs to do to help, knowing that Kenya Moore has the baby more often than he does, you know. But she doesn't trust him. And Kenya Moore was asked the question, you know, how does Marc Daly treat his other kids? And she refused to answer the situation. So you already know. She don't trust him. It's like, damn, if you don't trust a man with the baby, it's like, damn, why the fuck you have the baby with him? Maybe Choke isn't used to women with intelligence. No, well, basically he was saying how she threatened to punch him in the face, you know, and tried to fight him. But he said when the camera comes on, she's like an angel. So basically that is it. That is the review. Hey, Black Lavender, how you doing? If I missed your names, I am sorry. Felicia Butler. Hey, Black Lavender. What's going on, Marie Freeman? Hey, y'all. Hey, what's up? What's going on? So basically that is the episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. We're going to have snow, it's going to snow like 4 days this week. So, oh my God, we're going to have so much snow going on. Kenya's mean, fake, and a hater. Love Porsha. Marlo and Drew. Kandi had the hair best done. Is Cynthia making me sleep? Wonder why Kenya don't keep a man. She got a ugly heart. Lord have mercy. Kenya marriage certificate is a... Lord, I ain't even gonna go there. Miss Nina Bug, Lord have mercy. She went there. Miss Nina Bug is quick on she's quick on it. She was like, Lord, I ain't gonna even say what you said, Lord. Lord have mercy, blessed Jesus. Mom, the first man Kenya had didn't want to touch her. What do you got? Bethany, Kandi and Cynthia is so messy towards Drew. They never told her about what was said about her. I know they didn't tell her, and that's what Porsha did. When Porsha first heard it, she told her immediately. Oh, love you too, Miss Woodson. 1026. It's so good to see you, baby girl. And who else? Yeah, she has a nasty attitude. You guys are going in. Pink, she paid that man. Lord, Miss New Orleans, Kenya cannot keep a man to save her life. Lord, you sound like Marlo. Y'all are going in on the young lady. Anybody want to call in? So, do you guys think Kenya Moore is wrong for bringing, her daughter? Now that we understand why she probably brought her daughter, because she doesn't have anybody to watch her. Maybe she could use, somebody in her family or blase, but I don't think she trusts anybody, with her daughter. So, do you think she was wrong by not telling the other ladies and informing them that they could possibly bring their daughter? Is that a problem? And what do you guys think about Marc Daly, putting pressure on Kenya Moore that baby Brooklyn face and imaging cannot be used on any products or on social media to make any type of money off of it? What do you guys think about that situation? And what do you think about Porsha going back with Dennis McKinley? What do you think about Kandi getting NDAs with her threesomes? And it is Kandi Burruss threesomes, on the regular. And so, it seems like Tanya Sams didn't want to answer the question, whether, she was in a threesome. But it looks like the lady said that they believe that Tanya Sams was in a threesome. And it looks like Tanya Sams gonna get caught out there. she's gonna get that work. Tanya Sams gonna get that work, baby. Lord have mercy. Black Lavender, Mark Daly is garbage. He should do that because that money would go to her. I feel what you're saying about that, Miss Nina Bug. Nope, I don't think Kenya is wrong at all. Hopefully she will finally get rid of Mark and level up. Oh, she might level up with LaToya, baby. He should not. Yolanda said he should not at all. LSW, not the hot dog man again. The hot dog man. I know. So, we're going to have the dancers come through. Dr. Grayson, I wonder if Marlo goes to her ex-boyfriend's graveyard. Wow. I don't know. Kiki, KK, Mark Daly is Kenya's karma. Ooh, I actually like Mark because he did not put up with Kenya nasty ways. That man used to shut that mess down with the quickness. He didn't like the drama. He didn't like the arguing or anything like that either. That wasn't him. I like Mark. That's Miss Woodson 1026 says. Henrietta Bethany, Kandi just tired of Todd. That's why she has 3 sons, Lord. Ralph, is that why Tanya ran off to Canada? A threesome? Yes, she left. You see, she didn't want to talk about it on the bus, and damn well she didn't want no footage about that. Ken only because she doesn't have money to pay for a nanny. She's bringing a nanny with her, Miss New Orleans. Y'all are being messy. Now I don't know what to say. Who thought Kenya had someone to leave the baby with? Mark ain't around, and we never see any family. Exactly. Kenya lives for the drama, but she isn't wrong for bringing her baby on the trip. I'm not saying that she's wrong for bringing a baby. Is she wrong for not telling the other ladies that they could have brought their baby, or let the ladies know that she's bringing their baby to give them the opportunity to make a choice? Because they are going to feel a certain type of way if they see Kenya Moore with her daughter, and they could have brought their children, like Shamia could have brought her child, Kandi could have brought her recent daughter, Porsha could have brought her daughter, and so on. 411, I don't think Kenya is a bad person. I think she hides behind a lot of hurt and pain. Starts from her mom disowning her. Kenya needs real love. Mark Daly can't kick rocks. Something about him wasn't right. Facts. Mark don't like the camera. Facts. Cinderella, what's going on? It's sad the way Kenya do things. She orders food only for her and LaToya and had a raw pig for the girls. I know. And Tanya was highly upset about that situation. She was like, you're supposed to be hosting and you're not gonna, bring us food or anything else like that. Like, you're supposed to be hosting. Kenya was like, I don't care. I got a pig on a grill for y'all. But they hungry now. So, it's going to be a lot of commotion about the situation. I don't care for Mark attitude. Grayson, where is Mark and Kenya's mom? Well, Kenya mom's not here, and Mark Daly, his parents, I don't think they have a relationship with Kenya. I don't know if they're good parents or bad parents. She never really spoke on them, and I believe she only met them a few times. She has not known them well enough to leave the baby with them. So I don't care for, okay, who else? Miss New Orleans. And something is definitely wrong with Kenya also. Major. Lord have mercy. Understood, but that's not everybody's fault. She treats people like scum, and she has a degree in psychology but refuses to help. I don't feel sorry for people like that. Lord. Ooh, Cinderella, where is Mark's attitude? Y'all can't see his attitude. He's gone. I am sick of Kenya using excuses about her mother. She needs to woman up. I don't think she's using any excuses for her mother. I think people use excuses of her childhood for her. That's the stripper. Yep, that's the stripper. Are people able to call in? Yeah, I thought I put the I covered it up, but yeah, I put it on the screen. So yeah, basically that's it. Thank you guys so much for coming through. I appreciate it. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. Please hit that like button. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. May peace, blessing, joy, and happiness come to all my peeps, my peoples. And thank you guys so much for stopping by and supporting and also chatting in the chat room. I do appreciate it. And I appreciate all y'all, baby. Y'all are special. Y'all are special. Please tell me your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, I'm Cinderella.
Hey, Cinderella, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing all right. What is your thoughts on tonight's episode? What do you think, baby?
You know what? I am so tired of Kenya.
How did I know you was gonna? When you said tired, I just knew it's gonna be Kenya.
You know what, Mary Jane? I have got so tired of I'm better than everybody's attitude. And my hair is longer than yours. I look better than you. I have more money than you. My house is better than yours. All of this fakery that she does. Yeah, she's a nice looking woman. I give her that. But if you had looked at Kenya tonight, Kenya is cracking. And people are missing it. When she was sitting at that table at Drew's house, I looked at Kenya. Kenya is looking her age. Whether we want to admit it or not, yeah, she's a beautiful lady. But she looks her age, a beautiful lady. And the way that she did those girls tonight, I've never seen anyone so hateful and so mean to sit there and order food only for her and LaToya, and got a raw pig there for the girls to eat it. Look like it's mildew with the big spots on it.
Lord.
And it's, and I don't know what people are missing when, I know we all like a little drama every now and then, but when drama turns to hate and just being downright nasty, I can't be that. I can't do another human being, another black person like that and not feel anything in my heart. And to me, it's just, she feels nothing. She feels nothing. She even did Cynthia wrong. She got on the plane with LaToya and say, forget you, Kenya. Everything that Nene said about Kenya is coming true. She's not Cynthia's friend. She is not. She found another play toy. And it's Kitty LaToya. LaToya act like a big old grown kid. And that's what she act like. A big kid and everything. And I'm just, she called out everybody, oh, this man is gay. If you don't want to be with me, you're gay. You're gay. You're not a man. And everything. And then she went on Wendy Williams and said all of that stuff about Porsha them sleeping together and this and that. But she could sit at the table and said that 3 people here that can get it. Okay, why did you not tell Wendy that? Why did you not tell Wendy that you want to sleep with 3 women? Why did you not tell Wendy that you giving LaToya your panties and your bra? Why did you not tell Wendy that you sent LaToya a naked picture of you? Why did you not tell Wendy that you was lying on the floor with your legs open in front of LaToya with a red devil suit on? Kenya, she forget to tell the bad things about herself. And she highlights everything that Porsha does. And the way she treats Marlo is less than you'll treat a dog. Marlo is a good person. She's working hard. She has changed a lot. She's raising 2 boys. She's a good mother. And she's doing it without complaining about the help of a man. And that's just it. And I am so over it. I don't even look at it on television. I was watching it tonight on YouTube because I'm tired of it. I am. And, I just can't, with me being the kind of person that I am and a black woman, I just can't get happy with the way that Kenya is treating Drew Sidora. That girl has not done anything to her. Not anything. But the minute Drew say anything back in her own defense, social media go crazy. Oh, why is Drew talking? Oh, Drew has a bad week. Oh, why is Drew saying that? Oh, Drew this. Oh, I mean, what do they want people to do? Not say anything to their defense. When Kenya speak, you supposed to lie down and die. When Kenya shoots you, you supposed to just lie down. Oh, Kenya shoot me, kill me. It's okay. What do they want? And she's ruining. The show is canceled. The show is over. That show is completely over. It's dead. And cannot be revived. Everybody talking, oh, Nene needs to come back. Nene is not coming back to that mess. She's not coming back to that mess. She has a whole new show that's getting ready to start. She's not coming back to that show. She's in, I would say she went to Mississippi. They doing this new show down there in Mississippi. And my mother lived down there in Mississippi, but Nene's actually doing the show down there to be televised. But that show, it's gone. It's gone. It is so gone. The way that you do it, give it a little life. The way your reviews are, you actually give the show a little life. You need Andy Cohen's job.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Or what part of Mississippi? Felicia Butler wants to know what part of Mississippi.
Well, my mother is from Jackson.
Okay.
She's from Jackson, Mississippi, but she was telling me that they remaking the Emmett Till where he got killed at down there.
Yep.
And they're in parts of Mississippi, and that Nene Leakes was down there. She told me, she said, that lady that used to play on television, that tall, dark-skinned lady, she's down here working in a movie. And I said, well, what movies they making down there? Emmett Till movie. So they're making several movies down there in Mississippi right now. And I don't think anyone was supposed to know that she was down there making that movie. And that was way before she was sick that she was down there. But, it just, I don't know. What do you think about the way that Kenya did tonight? Do you think that's right?
Which part?
With the pig, with just ordering food for she and LaToya and having a raw pig on the grill for those women.
I would have ordered food for all the ladies. But I think Kenya felt like, oh, I'm going to eat this and the pig is on the grill for them. But to be a hostess with the mostest, whatever you eat, whatever you drink, you offer it to your guests too as well. You make sure they're satisfied while they're waiting on the pig to roast. And then Porsha Williams was like, yo, I don't even eat pork.
Yeah, she's trying to lose weight because she's gotten a little thick and everything. But my thing is, what do you think about, now, I don't know if you're a mom or not, but I know that I am. What do you think about Kenya bringing her child and not allowing the other women or letting them know that, hey, I'm bringing my child. If you all want to bring your child, it's okay. Do you think that was right?
She should have offered them to bring their child, but if she didn't want them to bring their children, she should have told them why. Because I'm planning this, I'm planning that. We're gonna have all these activities, and I have a special nanny in the corner, in a special villa. And then, having all the ladies bring their nannies or bringing their counterparts will probably be even more extremely hard to do. But she should have explained that and gave them the opportunity to bring their nanny. But then the kids will be around the whole time. And it wasn't enough space because she got a special villa for her child. But, the other ladies are going to need a special villa too as well. So, She should have explained to them, not make it like it's sneaky, like not make it like it's underhand. Just explain to them why she's bringing her daughter, because I'm in a bad situation when it comes to Mark. I don't have anybody to watch my daughter, so this is why I'm bringing my daughter. But if you guys can make your own accommodations, if you want to get your own villas or whatever to have your daughters here, for maybe 2 or 3 days out the week, that would be okay. But her not mentioning it and not saying it to the ladies, make it seem like she's shady, make it seem like she's being, dirty to the ladies. When she's probably not being dirty because she has actual reasons why. But why not tell them if you're friends with Kandi? Kandi's your friend. You call Kandi the mayor, so why not tell Kandi? Then Kandi can spread the word to Porsha and Shamia or whatever. But I think she should have let them know at least.
Yeah, because you know yourself that Porsha has a great support group. She could have brought her daughter, and Kandi could have brought her daughter as well, because her child was crying because she was leaving, and Porsha said she was crying, when she was leaving her child. And I think it was just Kenya, all this "I'm better than you" attitude. I'm better than everybody on the show, and she's trying so hard where it's making her come off as something, just a person that's so hard to even like. And I don't know if I don't even think Kenya care if people like her or not. And I heard you tonight when you said that, about her mom, how people always using her mother. Let me tell you something. I am 54 years old. Understand that. I've been through everything, hell and back with my mother and everything. I've gone through some things whereas if I wanted to say, I hate my mother, but I can't hate my mother. My mother's an old lady, so I can't hate her and everything. I can't say that because of what I went through with my mother make me dislike everybody. No, it makes me love people even harder to know that maybe there's someone in this world that was treated like me. I need to extend more love to people. This stuff with Kenya, my mother did this, my mother, oh no. It's overrated now. Marlo grew up without her in a foster home. Nene grew up without her mother. And you don't see Marlo just intentionally doing what Kenya is doing to people. This is just low down and dirty. And people saying, Mark is a bad person. I don't like Mark's attitude. But don't you know, Kenya's attitude is 10 times worse than Mark's attitude. She has a nasty attitude. Mark has to treat Kenya like that because Kenya used to running and walking all over a man. She's not used to respecting people. And Mark has this demeanor, I'm not going to let you disrespect me. I think at first he didn't know who she was, but when he saw Kenya how she was, it was like, I'm not going to let you treat me like that. And Kenya will treat people really bad and think nothing of it. And poor Cynthia, and the way that she treats Kandi, I think Kandi now is really seeing Kenya more for what she really is. Because at first, she's my friend, that's my homegirl, we have this clique, we have this alliance and everything. What she did, she kicked dust in Cynthia's face and Kenya's face like they were nobody. All because this little young girl that she's running behind, LaToya, I don't know what's going on. She's acting like she's undercover and everything, but I don't know where LaToya smelled her underwear tonight. And
well, we hope they're not used, but I do appreciate your phone call. Thank you so much.
Okay, you have a great night, and your reviews are so good. You be blessed.
Thank you so much, Cinderella. God bless you. Good night.
God bless you.
So somebody in the comments said that Nene Leakes was trending. I guess she is trending. They want, Miss Leakes back. I guess that's the situation. So, yeah. So it seems like Miss Nene Leakes is trending. And they got Phaedra in there too as well. So, it's one of them situations. Lord. So I guess people are saying they need Nene Leakes back. But I think this episode was a 7. It was a good 7, baby. So is there any more phone calls? If not, we're going to call it a night. The phone call came in. We came through. Anybody want to call and, defend Kenya more so we can have it even? So where is a Kenya Moore fan at that can call in and tell us what they feel about the episode tonight with Kenya Moore? How do they feel about the situation? So you guys let me know. You going to come through? But I really believe that Kenya should have just told the ladies and let them know what was up, so it won't be no shenanigans. But we don't know if some things were cut out or edited out, just to, just so it's even, it's fair. There's no shock, there's no surprise. But then the ladies were already surprised. They were already on the sprinter when they found out that baby Brooklyn was coming through, and Porsha was very hurt by the situation. So you already know how that goes. Okay, what are you guys saying? Well, the night as well bring back Phaedra. Heaven, Kenya by her. Yo, you guys love fancy. I like that name. Kenya and Apollo gonna get back together. Lord, what are you guys talking about? What does it have to do with it? Y'all are going in like, what is going on? Marc needs to come get Ken. Not being shady, but the storyline has Kenya had over the years. Bring Phaedra back. Lord have mercy. You guys are going in. So much does girl don't like Kenya anyway. Oof, the girls don't like Kenya anyway. Well, there's a few of them that don't. I'm not even going to say why you say Kenya needs that. You guys are absolutely tripping. You guys are going in. Like, damn, I think that there's a reason why. If you have the ladies, who would it be? Shamia, Porsha, Kandi, and who else that has babies? And Drew. Now, if they bring their babies, each one of them with a baby, then each one of them with a nanny, then they need space. I don't just think that it wasn't feasible unless they got a huge, huge spot. And you guys know Bravo don't be doing that. So let's see how the trip is going to be planned and what the ladies going to be doing. To, if they're not going to be doing nothing, then okay, bring the kids. We're not going to be doing nothing that's extreme. They're not going to be out all night, but we'll see. But Lord have mercy, y'all are going in. Woo wee! Thank you guys so much for coming through. I really do appreciate it. Happy birthday, Felicia. Happy birthday, Felicia Butler. Happy birthday, Felicia Butler. Happy birthday, and happy birthday to everybody that is, today's your birthday. Happy birthday if it's your birthday. It's your birthday. Go shorty. Go shorty. It's your birthday. Go shorty. Go shorty. It's your birthday. Happy birthday to everybody that had a birthday this week. Happy birthday to y'all. May y'all have many more birthdays. For real, for real. Yep, Porsha did kind of like fight Shamia. For real, for real. Much love. I am laughing over here. Kenya is the perfect villain. She has everyone talking about where she's doing what she got to do. The show got to stay alive. Somebody got to stand up. Somebody got to do something. Even though some people don't agree with what she's doing because it leaves a bad taste in their mouth, a bad taste for the culture, a bad taste period, or whatever. But if Kenya wasn't doing anything this season, we wouldn't have nothing going on. But I think people wanted to see a different. They wanted to see Kenya just not get into any drama because Nene's gone. So Nene's gone, so there shouldn't be no problems. Thank you guys so much. God bless you all. I appreciate appreciate it. Peace and blessings to all of y'all. And thank you guys for being respectful to one another. Even if someone was talking about someone that you do like, but you guys kept it respectful, adult, kept it 100. I appreciate you for that. I appreciate that all day.